Welcome back to the channel. So let's take a look at NASDAQ 100 for the week. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, like, share, make your comments. I definitely would love to watch out for it. So this is NASDAQ 100, right? I mean, last week, right? This week that just finished, our prediction on NASDAQ 100 was, I would like to say perfect, but it was actually wonderful. So we actually entered. I was one of those people that actually made a lot of money from NASDAQ 100, trading from NASDAQ 100. So we would want to know where this price will be moving for this week. Starting with the monthly time frame, we can see that clearly this NASDAQ 100 is actually a bearish move. So we will take a look at this to be an impulse move downward. Then we will take a look at this to be a correction, right? After that correction, another movement down. You can see it. Then a correction has played out here. You can see come to tap our 10th period moving average again. Then another impulse move, another lows was made, new lows that took out the previous lows, and you can see followed by a correction. Now this correction has come to move hit our moving average, which broke above it a bit, which is our 10th period simple moving average. So the next movement we'll be expecting, especially in the long run, in probably 3, 4, 5 months, NASDAQ 100 should basically make a new lows, thereby it will take out the previous low. So in the long run, NASDAQ 100 should actually give us that bearish move. So we will still expect more jobs to be made. So when you take a look at the monthly time frame, you see that NASDAQ 100 is also trading below our 10 period simple moving average, also trading below our 20 period simple moving average. So in the long run, we expect NASDAQ 100 should drop. Now downward to the weekly time frame, we can see that it is literally dropping, right? So it has actually gotten to certain level where price is actually rejecting from. So this is the level where price is literally rejecting from. So if you have been following this channel consistently, you will see that I actually once predicted this same level. We saw that once price came to this same level, we had a push up. Then once price broke below it, then we had a correction that broke above it. Then when price dropped, a pullback again was made to test the same level before price dropped. Now price has gone up, it has started this level, and guess what? Price is now dropping. I want you guys to know that there's every possibility that one more movement is possible. One more movement is possible on NASDAQ 100 before it eventually drops. So do not be surprised if in case that movement will play out. But personally, I don't think. But at the same time, there's nothing impossible. It is very much possible that one more movement will be made before it drops. So be very, very careful. That is, if you want to know every move, I'm going to put a link to my Patreon channel so you can actually subscribe, become one of our Patreon subscriber. I'm also going to pin the video we actually took for yesterday, which is for the 24th. When you check the channel, I'm going to pin a video at the top. That's that 100 actually got to our prediction. It was trading about 12,100 plus, and we predicted that we will be hitting a level of 11,900. Guess what? NASDAQ 100 actually got to our level of 11,900. So when you check the channel itself, you are going to see a playlist. This is for 20 to 24. This is how the trade we had on our Patreon channel. You can see almost everything actually got to our targets. Almost everything was correct. So see the trade we took for yesterday, which is 24th. We can see it NASDAQ 100 for 24th. We actually got to our level. When you also take a look at the trade we took on NASDAQ 100 for the 20 and 21, because I did analysis watching out for a certain level on the 20 and 21, I told you guys that NASDAQ 100 we literally dropped to a level of 12,064, and guess what? We actually got to that level. See, you can go back to watch it and to confirm. So basically, if you want to know more movements on NASDAQ 100, especially if you are interested in trading NASDAQ 100, instead of blowing your accounts, instead of just wasting your money, why don't you just become one of my Patreon subscriber? Why don't you just give us a 1 month trial and see if we are going to help you out in changing your account, instead of just taking your trade, losing. Become one of our Patreon subscribers, so you are going to get the best trade from us. Not only NASDAQ 100 will you get a best trade, you'll be able to get trade from like S&P 500, US 30. If there's any other stocks indices, we can help you and do analysis on them, so you'll be able to trade with them. So basically, all the trade we actually add, you can see it NASDAQ 100. This is what I fixed. I put it in my Patreon channel. You can see it. We actually took the trade. You can see the one for GBP New Zealand dollar. It actually got to our target. So this is the GBP New Zealand dollar. So when you take a look at all the trade we actually put, we actually sold on gold Gold got our target. When you go and watch it, just take the channel, see it here, which is 20 to 24. Watch gold. We predicted that gold will actually get to a level of 1810, but at least we should grab our profit at 1850. Guess what? Gold actually hit a level of 1810. Same thing with NASDAQ 100. We predicted that we are going to get to a level of 90,000, so 11,900, and NASDAQ 100 got to that same level. Basically, if you watch it, even the two NASDAQ 100, the two levels, the two NASDAQ 100 we did analysis, we actually talked about it in a level, and NASDAQ 100 actually gets to that level. That is why I said give it a try. I don't just check the channel, the link in the comment section, and give it a chance. You will see that we are going to give you the best trade. I mean, we'll be trading NASDAQ 100, not now, we'll be trading for a very long time. So I'm very, very experienced. So if in case you need more, you can sign up using the link in the comment section with just 220 USD. So back to my analysis. Like I said, one more movement is very much possible before it actually drop. So do not be surprised. At the same time, I don't think such movements will play out. But this week, we don't know that this NASDAQ 100 will actually move this week. One thing I am seeing for this week is a price will kind of give us like a correction. But before that correction plays out, we are very much likely to drop. So basically, to be able to predict, are we going to drop first before we go up, or are we going to go up before we drop? So there are two likely movements that NASDAQ 100 will literally play this week. There's every possibility it will come down to tap this 10 period simple moving average before it actually go bullish, or we might start seeing it dropping. Well, all these movements, I'm definitely going to cover them on my channel. If you become one of my Patreon subscriber, I'm going to give you an update, using the analysis, even the fundamental analysis. Watch out for the news that will be released. Try to analyze what type of news that will be released. Let us see if all this news, in case we push NASDAQ 100 up, or if this news we push NASDAQ 100, and basically we are going to analyze the sentimental aspects of it. We are going to watch out for all the market movements and see indicator and everything. It is then we are going to decide if NASDAQ 100 will very much likely give us that one more movement that we are talking about. If NASDAQ 100 will continue to go down, or it will actually go bullish. So all this will be covered on the channel. So all you just have to do is go there, sign up 20 USD, with just 20 USD a month. Just give it a try and see if it will give you a better trade. So back to this channel. Now let's scroll down to the daily time frame. So if you are following this channel consistently, right, I did analysis on the 22. You can actually check the channel and watch out for NASDAQ 100 for 22. I told you guys that we would have a bullish move. Basically, when NASDAQ 100 actually dropped for the 2021, right, I predicted all this move for 2021, which is covered here, right? If you watch it, 2021, we got to that level, right? So when this price actually got to that level, I told you guys that you should be very, very careful from selling again. For when I did analysis on the 22, that we will be having a bullish move. We got the bullish move. The net reach for the 23rd, I was not satisfied with that movement. I told you guys that NASDAQ 100 will also make one more bullish move that will hit a level of 12,211. You can go back to actually confirm them to actually see if I'm lying or not. You can see, watch the analysis for the 24, 22, and watch the analysis for 23. I told you guys that we will make a bullish move. See, it's a level of 12,211. Guess what? After it make it that movement, what do we expect? We actually add a drop. That is for the 24th. So this is the analysis that I now put on the Patreon channel. You can see it. You can go back to watch it. So from there, NASDAQ 100 literally dropped to a level of 11,900. That is the level that I was watching out for. So we actually got, basically all my subscribers basically profited from this. That is why I wanted to actually join, so you can actually become profitable like us and get more profitable move. So back to this, is NASDAQ 100 very much likely to make one more move? Very much likely. Is it very much likely to actually go bullish? Very much likely. But all this will be covered on the Patreon channel. If you really, really want the news, if you really, really want to trade this, then just give us a try. So this is what I'm watching out for on NASDAQ 100. The news will very much determine if NASDAQ 100 will actually drop more or go bullish. Now let's see what this 4-hour time frame is saying. So basically, for a little bit of a correction. So maybe if this correction is over, will it drop? There's every possibility it will drop one more time before it actually goes. So basically, all these movements, they're just little step-by-step movements whereby we need to take a look at the technical aspects of it. We very much likely to even watch out for the news. And also DXY itself, there's kind of like a correlation between our dollar index and NASDAQ 100. So we should watch that very closely. That is why I said all these movements, I'm going to cover it on the channel. So if in case you are interested in trading NASDAQ 100, why don't you just give us a try? And basically, all the trade you actually take, check the playlist for February 20 to 24. You can actually watch it. The two NASDAQ 100 we predicted, you can watch it to confirm. And I'm also going to predict and that video for 24th we actually took yesterday. I'm going to pin it to the channel so you can watch it. So have a good day. Give it a try. I'll be watching out for it.